Let's go. My name's Dan Gheesling. Welcome to the next episode of Star Citizen. We've got something a little different today. We're taking out a rarely used ship, and it's rarely used for a reason. Why is that rarely used? It's because apparently through the grapevine, one might say that it's a sieve, right? It takes some serious shots and doesn't take care of business. Korea will never be paper-free. Looks like we got some people stoking the fire here. So we're going to hop in the core here. All who stand for the UEE meet at Korea now. Alright. So this may not be the best ship to take into battle, but it is a slick-looking ship. If you've never seen it, it's a MISC ship, but it has GN technology, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks, pretty standard, right? I guess anything but standard. But I just hope we don't get ourselves in a skirmish situation. At least a dogfighting. That's what I'm going to try to avoid here. But look, we're not gonna discount the Reliant before we even have a cup of tea with it. And have some British biscuits. Sometimes you can't judge a biscuits by the golden brown hue on the outside. You've got to digest it. Take it for what it's worth. Speaking of taking what it's worth, tell me this is not an excellent looking ship. It's a top tier ship for me. Well, Dan, why is this top tier? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's a screenshot worthy. Let alone, not so much this side. This side's cool, but we've got the underneath side. So hopefully nothing's in front of us. I'm totally gambling if there's nothing in front of us. Not Sergeant Gamble, but along the same lines. That's kind of a cool shot, huh? That's some movie stuff. Oh, wait. You see the shadow of the Colossus. All right, so in case you've never seen it, now you've seen it. Or have you? Have you seen everything the Reliant has to offer? Or are you just waiting to slide into the DMs? Let's go. I just think it's a special ship because it's so unique. And let's go ahead and get ourselves centered here. And we're going to take ourselves to Korea after we get out of free look. And let's get ourselves hopped up here. Ooh. That's interesting. You know what? I wonder if there's our boost. I wonder why our SCM isn't working. I wonder if something's dongered out. Hang on 1 second. Let me check yield settings here. All right, so for lack of a better resume, I'm just going to use our key bindings here. So we go. There we go. Okay, so in case you guys don't know, looks like B launches or gets you into quantum mode, and then F transport. I actually don't think I've ever done that via keyboard ever, but it's just I had an issue with I deleted all the bindings on my second joystick, on my left stick, and it seems to be working, but the keys are not bound. Nonetheless, we're okay here. But the weird thing is our boost is working. Anyways, you never know. We're coming in hot though. All right, we got this. Look at the jumps. That's a great looking ship. We gotta watch ourselves here. Oops, looks like we went to Selin. Well, Dan, don't you know the difference between Selin and Korea by now? Well, I do. But, when you're navigating with all this power and this, a high-level pilot like myself, one of the top 0.001% of all Star Citizen players, can't be bothered with that sort of stuff. All right, who do we got here? Hano Bombo, Matt Truck, Yo Brian, Cereal Flakes. Where's the one that we want to keep an eye on? I don't see him here. I do see some incoming missiles. Bring around the rosy boys. We may have to slide this thing into the DMs very quickly. Yo, Brian. I don't see Catnuts. I'll tell you what, this thing is very agile. I can relate to that. What I can't relate to is these guns on here. Look at that, just a few little hits there. Cereal Flakes, he's red for a reason. Dan, do you have anything to say for yourself? WHP owns Korea. Uh-oh, it was a trap. It was a trap. All right, we're gonna have to probably, I don't think this thing has an eject system, so this could get ugly here. How ugly? We're about to find out. Yeah, we're getting roasted. That's one of the things, not to break the fourth wall. I hope at some point I feel like when you're in a ship, you don't necessarily, at least I don't necessarily know where I'm getting dinked from. Oh, but they're coming in. Oh. So let's try to coast in here. Look at that. How do we get to landing mode here? I forget what's our, I thought N is landing. Oh, hang in here, boys. Get out of here. This may not make it. Get out. Okay, look, if you gotta launch yourself, sometimes you gotta launch yourself. Who stands with the papers? All right, we made it out. That was kind of a miracle moment in itself. Listen to that background music. Sounds new. Sounds like Episode 1, Star Wars. Qui-Gon Jinn. Crimson, you will die. Alright, boys. We gotta watch ourselves here. We have no Yeezy, no extra protection. We've got the basic Eddie Bauer. You know they're in here. Check every corner. Every corner shall be checked. We got to get ourselves to the gun room. Yeah, nuts. Something just went down. Not overly concerned about it though. Let's get ourselves some fresh ammo and let's do this. You cannot find me. I am the walls of Korea. Alright. Let's check ourselves here. Sometimes he likes to get his canines cleaned right here. Well, Dan, cats don't have canines, they have felines. I don't think that's a correct statement. Whoever said that in the comments. I will go on foot. On pad, you mean. You have no feet, since they were severed in your last penalty. Alright. How about some Radagast, or is that a trap? Could we please get some? I will say we haven't done a good old-fashioned dogfight in a while. Radagast is gone. All right, let's do a couple scannage here. We got to know that if you know anything about Catnuts, he takes every advantage outside the fourth wall. He will glitch through a wall if you give him an inch. We can't give him that inch. We don't give him a millimeter. He has no honor, right? Honorable people don't glitch through doors. Watch for C-nuts. Alright. Nice and easy. Catnuts isn't one to run in the middle either. He's lurking. I can sense it. Don't see anyone out there. Doors seem to be okay. Some might say, hey, Dan, walk around carefully here, but I'd rather run because that's going to give him... Oh, did you hear that? That's going to give him less opportunity. Did you see someone smashing the buttons? Feet don't lag me now. Clip the station, I'm going for repairs. Watch out. There's a freelance. That's me, that's me, that's me, that's me. We will find him. What is that, a drone? Oh, it's a gladiator, Dan. Oh, okay. Well. Oh, is that him? Oh! He T-posed. No. No. He hacked the Matrix. I think he got us both. What sort of tomfoolery? No. A coward. T-posing coward. Alright. That was a good kill by Catnuts. Sometimes you gotta tip the cat where the cap needs to be tipped. But I will say this, I think there's gonna be some heck to pay here. Oh, Dan, you're gonna swear on this now? No, I didn't say. I said heck. I didn't say anything else. What we are gonna do is let's get in here. What do we got? Excuse me. What's our best option here to do some damage? I kind of want to go. Is beta whatever the red one is? I never know. I think it's gamma or omega. I don't think it's omega. I know it's not delta. I know it's not alpha. It's beta, gamma, or omega. I'm gonna go omega. Hopefully it's the red one.
Selection confirmed.
A coward's price.
Currently being delivered to the launch platform.
Because that's. Hopefully we can poke our head out here and see. And I'm holding a gun at Alisar. No way. Catnuts with a gun. Where? Catnuts hacked the system. Please be the red one. It's the red one. He says he's got one. Look at red perfection. Oh, Dan, how did they have AMD in the future? Apparently Intel got bought out by AMD in the future. Look at that. I wonder if there's any regret for that for Star Citizen. But I think it's a pretty rare skin. I'd say probably not. It's a cool deal. I, for one, I'm looking forward to kind of like in-game subtle advertising like that. Hey, like here comes the Coca-Cola ship. Maybe not so much that, but I don't mind a little in-game product placement. Because all that means is that they got more money to make the game better. All right, so he said go to center strut and A. This thing can fly, by the way. Oh, no cramp band. You are at A. Pad or computer?
Proximity alert. Front.
Okay, so this better be worth it. Look how fast this thing is. If he can fire, do you know what kind of havoc that can unleash? Speaking of havoc, one of the things we haven't been to in a while, I feel like it's just kind of a really cool asset that's been hamstrung by the fact no one wants to go to it is Grimhex, right? And maybe I'm making generalizations, but going to Grimhex is no light feat unless you're a criminal, which we are not. But I feel like if you could jump to it, it would be much more accessible. Well, then it wouldn't be a secret pirate base, would it be? Apparently not. If you fire, you'll die.
Welcome to the Port Alizar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue.
Don't you dare. Do it. Do it, coward. Don't have what it takes. That's because of WHP jamming technique. We have hacked your body armor. Coward. Alright, let's go get our ship here and get the heck out of here. Alright. Alright, so what I think we're gonna do for old time's sake. We're gonna take the that was kinda cool though. If he had the ability to fire that thing though, I would be okay with that. Even if just for a short while. The ability for one person to have that sort of look at that. Maybe not the wisest of decisions to park it up there, but at least it protected us from someone stealing it. Get in my Omega. It's Al Roker. Alright, so let's slide in here. So what we're going to do for old time's sakes is, hopefully number one, slide in. Slide in here. Number two, we're going to try and split the D here at Alisar. Actually, do we want to crash and risk it all? Let's get out of here. We'll do it somewhere else. I was going to run the gamut of the Golden Arches, but we'll do it somewhere else. Alright, so let's go B. And we'll go to Comrade 275. There we go. Alright, so we're going to do a little, I wonder if we can dice in and out of there. Or we can dice in and out of Korea. Let's do Korea dicing. Look at that. We know exactly where it is. Take a hard 8 o'clock turn. GD. There will be blood. Alright, so Crimson Fires. Please tell me we didn't go to Selland. We did go to... Oh, Dan, don't you know by now? Listen, you guys already made your point. I got it. I understand. When you're one of the greatest pilots of all time. Alright. Alright, let's see what we got here. We may have to do some ramming technique. Depending on who's here. Anvil Gladiator. Cutlass Black and a Gladiator. That other guy's in here. Crimson Fire. Let's carefully. Can we give this guy a little tap here? See what kind of tapping abilities this thing has. Let's see if we can move this ship. Look at the gold plates on the inside. So I'm not trying to crash him. See if we can nudge it. Think of like pulling a car out of snow. Nope. Oh, I thought we'd be able to nudge it. Nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Star Citizen. If you guys did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Later, guys.